Good morning, everyone. From here in China, this is 17 past 12, the middle of the night, on the 29th of March. There is still opportunity around us. And as the isolation, to discover ourselves, see what might be needed in your life to be added to you. So I'm using this opportunity also to share to everyone what might be beneficial for them, what they might need in the future or at present. They are to study in China or other places. Uh, Admission requirements in most places are mostly similar, and I would like to focus mostly on China for today. And as we further your study or begin your study, further your study or begin your study. Here in China, be it undergraduate study, master's degree, or your PhD or your postdoc, you have the opportunity of having it here in China. Also, for those that wish to study language studies, we also have that opportunity, language studies. So I would like to share some little things from me for let us start with language courses. In mostly most states here in China, you want to study the Chinese language. Or some other places you can other languages. But for most schools, they are available for free. But the age limit from the age of 18 to study Chinese language. This is important to be 6 months courses, 3 months courses, and also 1 year for 1 year in this course. Yeah. How to apply this thing before maybe that video I will try to show you how to apply this what material that is needed. So if you have an international passport, that's good thing and good question. And probably your birth certificate and some little materials maybe your family you don't really need any degree certificate to apply for the language protocol in China. Most things you do passport. So identification, other identification. Yeah, the fee varies based on the duration of time you want to use. This is still more maybe like 3,000 yuan, 1,000 yuan, for each month, I used to collect about 2,000 yuan. Some collect 7,000 yuan, about $1,000 or so. For 1 year or so, it's a little bit maybe like 12,000 yuan. or 13,000 yuan. But depending on the use or the months you used to use, will determines the fee you have to spend. Also, the some schools provide accommodation while some don't. To get your accommodation outside campus for some in the school. Yeah, even during the epidemic period, also they are still enrolling students for language courses. So most China didn't close their schools. They didn't close their schools for admission because most activities are really back to normal. Admission, the movement. I was opportunity to travel recent. And from fine. Even in the Wuhan, where most people think that is the origin of the epidemic, they haven't, it's not really confirmed. Uh, movement started also there yesterday. Like the movement opened up their subways, like six of their subways are already working. So things are coming back to normal in China. So you can also enroll for your language in any school you prefer. And I think you can also be opportunity to have your online classes if you enroll for any of those language courses. So it's easier for you to learn even from home. It's easier for you to learn from home. So let's move to other things like we have the undergraduate studies here in China. Mostly courses are being taught in Chinese because for you to know the basics, it's into the curriculum for undergraduate students. So for masters, for the undergraduate students, we have so many majors. Like just name it, we have so many majors you can study. Graduate studies, you just need your second primary school living certificate and transcript, maybe a recommendation letter from your principal, or from your yeah high school principal, your transcript from your high school, your passport. Some schools might ask for the birth certificate, a reference letter. Some schools might ask for some other documents like police certificate, all those things, but it's not really necessary in some schools, just some little things. And if you are studying in Chinese, some schools might ask you to give them your HSK3 or HSK4. So if HSK3 or HSK4 is needed for your undergraduate studies, yeah, there are so many scholarships available for undergraduate students, so many scholarships available. But most scholarships are based on sites like you are supposed to be enrolled in the school first based on your performance. So most of their scholarship are on ground, like you have to be uh, yeah, for undergraduates. And the English classes are also available. Some courses are also available. Some undergraduate courses are also available. And mostly they just needed you. If you are from an English speaking country, probably just needed a confirmation letter from your previous schools to authenticate your ability of studying in English. Or some might even ask for some English test exam. Probably maybe you have an external exam you have written back in your country that can show your evidence of English proficiency. I call it English proficiency. So these are the things needed. Similar things are also needed for master's degree. Your previous degree certificate and transcript notarized by your court, by an high court of the country. So notarized copy of it is needed. Some other documents are also needed, like your passport. Maybe you need to write a study plan, like what are the plan, what do you plan to do when you get here, what course do you plan to study, why do you choose your university, and to write a personal statement. What are the things about you that could be interest to us to admit you? What are the things coming here to study might benefit you, benefit your community? How do you think about coming to the place? How do you think about coming to the study in the school? So you need all those things, like a personal statement. Some schools might even ask you to write a research plan. How do you write a research plan? That can be taught in other videos. How do you write your research plan? How do you put those things? How do you arrange them? Like some people call it a proposal, like study proposal, like what's a study proposal? All those things. And they might also ask you for some reference letter like from your previous professors or associate professor to give you some reference letter. This reference letter just to recommend you for the school. Yeah. Some other things like police character, some schools ask for that, some don't. Uh, HSK if you have, or you can get an English proficiency letter, or you wrote ALT or a TOEFL. All those things are also accepted here. It's easy for you to get a self-sponsored master degree in China. Very easy. You can ask me a question, I can easily put you through that. Also, it's easy for you to get a scholarship or to if you want to put your things together and write a good study plan and other things, arrange the documents so well, and upload a clear picture of those documents. So it's easier for you to get those things here because you just need some little putting. Yeah, I will try to explain those things also in my coming videos. Same thing goes to the PhD and postdoc. Postdoc is very easy if you are really specified in the field you want to study and you really have somebody that really is in need of postdoc students to fill in for a research purpose. For having a big journal or a local journal, either EI or SCI for master's degree. But for PhD, you might need to publish a paper probably in SCI. Some schools they require one paper, some requires two, some requires three from you, depending on your field and your skills or your supervisor. Yeah, most things here in China, uh, basically they will tell you based on your supervisor, but the hidden things is mostly based on the school environment, like upon your supervisor. And sometimes also there are some supervisor's interest that might be needed. So that's for masters. There is some goes for 3 years, even some goes as long as 4 years. There are some courses that if you really want to study in Chinese and you don't have any basic knowledge of Chinese, you might be asked to do 1 year Chinese course, and after which you start your major in full. So that was why sometimes those things are like that. Also, same thing apply for PhD. PhD is mostly 3.5 years or 4 years. There are a lot of scholarship available for those if you're really interested. And if you want to also go for a self-sponsored, it's also allowed. And it's also very easy for you to get those stuff. And that's what I'm trying to do this, just to put someone that might be in need or someone that might just to volunteer. It's a choice of you guys to, if you wish to subscribe or not. It's just volunteer, not for monetary purpose. Yeah. So I will try to get some details for you in my next video, how to do all those applications, how the situation of things doesn't really affect any admission stuff. It just gives you more provenance. Like if you have some schools extend the application period with 1 year extension. So great to hear that. So you have a lot of time to prepare your documents. And some schools also try to stop sending your document down to China. Just upload it in their website. It's enough for them to process your application. And I think for now, as of today, which is 29th of March, China is still one of the safest places in the heart now to stay. Probably we might have faced the pandemic or epidemic earlier, But now I think everything is back to normal. Yeah, so that is that on that. Um, Mostly I told people applying to China is all depending on yourself. If you really think you are capable to find yourself in a foreign land where people speak Chinese, and some people also speak English. Not all, everybody speak Chinese. Yeah. There are so many Chinese students that speak good English, especially if you are applying to the postgraduate studies. Most of them can speak English fluently, and you also can have the opportunity to learn a bit of Chinese. So, yeah, for today, I will try to end it here, and later I'll share you some vital information you might need in the afternoon. I'll come again to put you guys through on the link to search for, what to look out for. Just trying to give an introduction about how things to look out for. Yeah, so many international students here studying, so many students here studying, so many of them working legally. Most international students in China are not supposed to work except you're on internship, like your school posted you for an internship in a company. So, but legally, you're not supposed to work. So don't be deceived by an agent telling you want to come to China and work. It's not done. It's not done that way. Just come to China to study. That's why you're in China. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for comments. I really appreciate if you guys can put up some comments to improve on some things. If you guys can, yeah. I remain Tofulope Emmanuel signing out now. Good morning, good afternoon, anywhere you might be in the world. Bye for now.